Okay, so after you've removed those plates, you're going to go ahead and just carefully flip this whole assembly over carefully and go ahead and remove these 3 screws to take this fan off. You're going to clean that out a little bit. I know it's full of dust and dirt and a lot of things that cause your PlayStation 3 to heat up more than necessary. And unplug this plug here in the corner. It's kind of tough. Got it. And then you can just carefully just lift this off. Take a look. Careful not to blow any of your screws away. Right in here. Now we're going to go ahead and lift the case, the metal casing part away from the board. It's a little bit different than you know, some of the other assemblies you've seen maybe on Jilksy, excuse me, where he explained his, but this has some little tabs where you kind of pull it to one side, and this right here will lift right off. Be careful when these ribbons go through, you don't want it to get caught. And it's hooked on the back, so make sure you turn that and unhook it there. Let you see that other side. Really carefully blow this off from a distance. Now, as I've said plenty of times before during this video, this assembly is a little bit different, so hopefully I'm helping somebody out that had a system a little bit different than what is this? Than Jilksy here. I have to kind of pry these metal plates forward, or excuse me, to the left, so that I can get this board off. Comes off pretty easily once you move those plates, those from the connector plates you can see. And here you are, have my heatsink pads there, and here are the heat sinks right here. You're going to need to get all of this compound off completely before we move on. Now we're going to locate our alcohol and paper towel and clean off all this thermal paste here. This stuff off, you want to make sure you get it good and clean. Watch out for the residue balling up and going somewhere else, so you want to wipe that off. Okay, so now that's nice and shiny clean. Got all that the thermal compound off. You want it good and clean like that. Okay, now we've got the heat sinks here, clean and shiny. Got the top of the pads clean and shiny. So that's that step. Just make sure you get that stuff pretty clean and don't get anything in the board or any alcohol spills or anything like that. Just want to show you real quick here the battery. There's a battery right there. Make sure you don't let that pop out or fall out. This battery looks like a big watch battery or some kind of battery. But don't let that pop out or fall out or anything. If you do and you don't notice, then when you come back to your PS3 and we get it running again, you will not have time and date. Your time and date will not be active. So that should be important to you. Alright. What I've done is take the board and put it on top of a tissue box so that it's flat and none of those other components are kind of leaning up, because it's going to be very important that the board is completely flat once you start heating the GPU and the CPU right here. So what we're going to start with is heating both sides of the board slightly. You're going to do that for about 2.5 minutes, both sides, just to get the board warmed up, the whole board, both sides warmed up. So okay, so I'm going to start heating both sides of the board. Got my, saw earlier, the Black & Decker heat gun. And turn the setting all the way to 2. Giving some swirling motions. You don't want to sit on any part of the board for just, for too long. You'll damage something probably. This side as well. You can see that. Flat. So we need to heat this board up a little bit.